Bobby Witt Jr. For Royals fans, that name conjures feelings of hope, excitement, joy. He is the golden boy, the savior, the five-tool phenom with all it takes to be a superstar. But he's also the vanguard of what is supposed to be the next great Royals team. He, along with young talent like MJ Melendez and Vinny Pasquantino, is supposed to usher in the next competitive Royals team. But if you look at how Witt has performed so far this season, you'd be forgiven for wondering what all the hype is about. Posting a .236 batting average, a .286 on-base percentage, and a 101 weighted runs created plus is nothing to write home about. Those who pay close enough attention know that Witt is clearly still developing. He has flashed many of the tools that made him the #1 prospect in baseball, so the question must be asked, what's the next step in Bobby Witt Jr.'s progression? Like many young players, the transition from AAA to the majors hasn't always been a smooth one for Witt. Through the first 2 months of the season, he struggled chasing pitches outside the strike zone, especially sliders low and away. He lacked patience and often fell behind in counts, leading to a 24% strikeout rate and only a 4% walk rate. In June, Witt took a step forward, laying off breaking balls outside the zone, getting into more hitters' counts, and forcing pitchers to throw him strikes. His walk rate went up, as did his overall numbers. In the month of June, Witt hit .263 with a .318 on base and a .485 slugging, good enough for a 120 weighted runs created plus, meaning he was 20% above league average as a hitter. Perhaps more importantly, he nearly doubled his walk rate to just over 8%. The next stage in the progression of Bobby Witt Jr. may be the hardest. We can think of this as the consistency stage. Baseball is a game that requires a successful process constantly in exchange for good results occasionally. While some of Witt's plate appearances show the type of maturity necessary to lay off pitches outside his primary hitting zone, too many find him overly aggressive, especially early in counts. Witt still needs to learn that just because he can reach a pitch and hit it, doesn't mean he should. It's clear from Witt's StatCast data that his primary hitting zone is middle in. He's hitting .318 with a .636 slugging on pitches middle in or just inside. He needs to spend more time waiting for pitches in that zone and laying off pitches outside of it, even if some of those pitches are strikes. When he becomes more consistently patient at the plate, when he learns to target pitches only in his most dangerous hitting zone, Bobby Witt Jr. will truly become the superstar many expect him to be.